Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Draft League video. I'm your host, Twisted Games, coach of your Chicago Boltons. We are facing Spoopy in week 4 of the ZDL. You guys remember the last video, Draft League video inside this league. I beat Dyer 5-0. Spoopy here. Dangerous team. As you see here, she has a Dialga origin. And she has a King Gambit that can tear out into anything. Not fun. Not fun at all. And she has an Enamorous Incarnate. And you see the Peck and the Quagsire you can set up on it. Fun times. Fun times. If you guys do enjoy the video, get the video a like, comment, and subscribe to channel more content. Now, I brought a very interesting Tornado set today. As you hear, I do lead off with my Tornadoes. In this particular battle, she sends out Quagsire, one of the mons that I hate facing against, and then my Torn. This Grass Knot is specifically for this mon, specifically for it. First in Grass Knot against Quag. I coded. It was a crit, and before anyone says anything, this Quagsire was max HP, impish, max defense. That's from Spoopy when I talked to her after the game. That crit sort of matters, and people are like, "Why did it sort of matter?" Because it did a minimum 93%. I had a little bit of investment in special attack, but I couldn't really do much with it. I can't do anything with it. But I did, like I said, I did have some type of special attacking investment and a little bit of roll. Is it here my moveset you guys saw? I'm clicked bulk up. And people are like, why it click bulk up? She has Rock Slide, which does a decent amount for silver affected damage. I see you on the screen. I have bulk up Grass Knot reversal Foul Boy. I think this is a sweet move. I think this is a sweet move set. It's basically like sacrificing, Unfortunately, I did get parried. But she took damage to Rocky Helmet. So Rocky Helmet, yes, I like that. Good stuff. I like this tech I did with Torn. I think reversal Torn. People don't think of reversal because of what it can actually do. Because of regenerator. So like you switch it out, you switch it back in. So you kind of like keep it there. You see that I did get parried off by some and got another parried again. And see reversal, because of Snorlax. And just like that, I'm up 2-0 with this Torn. Torn is really good. If people are telling you Torn's not good, they are lying to you. Absolutely lying to you. Now this is a mod that's fucking terrible. I was thinking about switching out, but it's like if I don't switch out, you see Moonlightning chains me and kills me. Like if I don't switch out, like who am I switching into? Like Swampert? Like what am I doing? If I'm going to do Swampert, I want to get a clean switch it. I want the Swalot. I brought my boy Swalot. I probably would switch into Swalot. But I've just felt like, you know what? I'm set up at this point. If somehow, if this pack isn't like really speed investment, maybe I'll speed it. I didn't. So, I mean, +2 foul play is +2 foul play. Let's be realistic. I know this week is Millennium Change a special attacking move. it's still it's still that, you know what I mean? I really wanted to sub rocks in this game. You guys don't understand. I really wanted to do rocks. Um, as, as a click parting shot. I couldn't do it because she has a Decidueye who gets defogged. And I'm not letting my Swampert die to the Decid. You know? You gotta keep it to myself. Now, for some reason too, when I was like prepping for his battle, I always thought the um what's the mon's name? The Decidueye, so you can Decidueye. Um was Tera? I wish I was Tera, but it's not. It's Magmortar. I'm like, why am I always thinking about this? I don't know. It's interesting. Uh, again, more interesting choices here. Tropico's interesting set. I know, like people gonna be claiming keeper. Oh, why is it sub? Blah blah blah. I'm like, it's a Tropicos. I mean, if I able to set up like a couple calm minds or whatever, I can like sleep. I don't know. And if I get left over enough to a point where he doesn't break my sub, it's like, you know. Oh, Jolteon's great. I started the Thunder Wave because there is no ground type. Also, very important too to note that the King Gambit is her Terra and it is Terra ground. And see on my screen, I brought in 0 Terras, which is no Cinchino and no Mew. I felt like Mew wasn't a good matchup in here. People are like, well, you have a cross on Dawn Wings. It's quad weak too. King Gambit, I'm like, it's totally fine. I get it. It's fine. I got this. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I got this. I know I'm doing my Necrozma. My Necrozma is going to do some nice work in this game. And here's Dialga comes in, and I Thunderwaved. It was a free Thunderwave. I don't know what people want from me. That was the freest Thunderwave I've ever seen in my lifetime. The freest Thunderwave. And see, I don't have the bar. I took it off. I never put it back on. So who cares? Volt Switch, which that to me in particular, that's a decent amount. I think the Jolteon was modest this week because it didn't need that much speed to outspeed everything on their team. And see, I got my pert. One reason why he has Earth Power this week is because of the Pectron. You know what I mean? It's either I didn't see what move. Doesn't matter. It didn't do that much. Um, see, I got Earth Power. I know it wasn't Draco. You know what I mean? I think it was Earth Power that she did because it's a Dialga. It has Earth Power. You know what I mean? Um, I thought this Dialga would be Scarf. I felt like it was going. I felt like it was going to be Scarf. She kind of at this one kind of played it as Scarf, but I kind of felt like it was Scarf. Again, her Decidueye is back out. I flip turn. Why not? We flip turn and turn and turn. And go back to my Jolteon because why not? You know, it is good times here. I click on her voice, extra case. She kind of over predicts the switch on the Dialga coming in. Not Dialga, but like, let's say that I Volt Switch and the Decidueye just, I don't know, stays. Or I Thunder Wave again and she switches out. So I felt like Alluring Voice was a good move for me to do against the Decid. You know, this gives me something. But she switched out the Decidueye, which is good. Sends out the Dialga, which is always terrible for me. Alluring Voice comes in, did a decent amount. Like I said, it's not leftovers. I never knew what this item was. It wasn't leftovers. Maybe it was a salt dust. But I don't know, I just felt like I wasn't doing enough. I feel like I was doing too much damage on Assault Vest, right? She never gave me what item was on the Dialga Origin. It's you can't see Dialga Origin because it's so fucking huge and it's levitating in the air. Um, I don't know what I was gonna do at this point. I think my Jolteon is actually a really cool quarantine. I just go Swampert, and there's probably like a misplay. Draco Meteors and kills my Swampert. Um, but it gives me a free switch, and people are gonna be like, "Why?" I think also at this point, I want to make it note: this Dialga has not been paired one time. I'll make that clear. As I was making my decision, I thought go my Necrozma because it's a Necrozma. Um, Necrozma over Zamazenta Crown. I said go to Iron Defense to our power set today and Calm Mind. The only one that stops me is the King Gambit. That's it. It's King Gambit. Um, she is -2. So I press Iron Defense to predict a switch. Um, on her team. I thought maybe the King Gambit comes in. I know it has Supreme Overlord and stuff like that. But I just felt like King Gambit, no matter what people said, is a King Gambit. I'm quite weak to it. It will indeed fuck me up on the Gambit side. Um, she's having a really hard long time to. I just iron defense up. I thought King Gambit would come in, try to make a read, and also too make it actually quick fast cannon, which means that it's just not. Which kind of based on what she can how you just this thing. I think this thing was also so vested. That's my projection. People want to say why I iron defense. Well, Decidueye is a physical attacker. King Gambit also a physical attacker. So whatever happens. Um, Also, the main point of this is that the the Dialga, if it all has special attacks, I just have like a Calm Mind or two. You know what I mean? And I could like win. I can set myself to position to win. If it's A gets paired or B doesn't crit me. Through your -2 and my +1. About to be +1. You know? It's a Calm Mind. It's still in Necrozma. Necrozma's great. Just Nerd Draco. And see, I'm at 244. It has a Colbert Berry. Colbert Berry. No matter what. I love any dark type move. You know? And stuff like that. She then drew out her Dialga and went with her Decidueye as I Calm Minded. And that was not the I mean, I don't know what she could have done. Just stay in and hope for a crit. Would have been the play. But there's an KO because of store power. And the cross was so great. You know? But yes, there's that. Like I said, it's just like a lot of things for her. It's either she had to peck. It's physically defensive, but 80 around the whole time. I was calculating how much I would do to this peck. Only way peck survives if it's focus sash, that's why I wish I had the rocks out. But you see his IO code. The crit did not matter. I'll make a note point. That crit did not matter. So also, I EV'd my Necrozma to be, I think faster than the King Gambit, right? Is that how I did it? Yeah. So I EV'd it to be faster than King Gambit, which means that Hexaron and the Decidual I had no speed investment. I want everyone to know that. That's why I have my Necrozma at. And there's Earth Power. Bye bye, Dialga. I just want to make a mental note to everyone. Those mons that she had no speed investment. King Gambit was max speed. King Gambit is 219. And the fact that my Necrozma Dawn was outspeeding the Petron, the 8 base speed means that Petron was probably my speed nature too. I feel like it's either like my Necrozma kind of sweeps. As I know through my head, it was me whether predicting whether or not that she Tera's into a Terra ground or she stays in here. I have to go to the safe play. I go Earth Power. I am +2. The only way like she kind of survives it if and she sucker punches and I survive easily. Like the only way that she survives is she AV. And guess what? She's fucking AV. And I was thinking to myself at this time, how do I go from here? Mainly because it's like one of those things where you're trying to figure out how can you save diff. Can you save it? And realistically, I didn't. I did not care about diff. So I just, yeah, I had my good diff win last week against Dyer. So for me, it's just essentially finding a way to win this game, which I do. As Tarafa goes, like it said, no matter what happens, first turn, if she hits me with, if she does sucker punch, can't hit me. So if she tries to sucker punch me, I have sub. Sub's great. Just like this. Like I could sub against this King Gambit. You should sub to me. You know, like I said, Earth Power doesn't matter. I do more 25%. I think it makes sense. I do more 25%. I know it's not stab, but I see Earth Power there kills the King Gambit, and I win. 3-0 against Spoopy. 2-2. Should be 3-1, or at least a good chance to be 3-1. But that is unfortunate times. But thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. And hopefully I see you guys for week 5, which I am playing against someone I don't remember. I bet I have memory now. I'm old. Guys, good night. Peace.